and gentlemen, it is time. This is it. Welcome to the Dascar Rebel Knockout Series Season number 7 finale. We got just 10 more drivers who are going to battle it out over here at St. Jolter's Quad Oval Mega Speedway for the championship. 10 drivers and only one can become the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I will introduce you the drivers who are in this finale. We got over here on the pole Dylan Young in the number 2 car, the strongest car of the season with an astonishing 3 victories in the knockout races. Quite incredible, and he's on pole. And on his outside is the number 19 car of Will Kirker, the Canadian, ready for his first championship. We got the number 6 car of Debbie Myers, who has been part of the series for a pretty long time, but still not a lot of success for her. This could be her season. We got the number 31 car of Kaylin Sang, a rookie, one of the few rookies in this finale, and very surprisingly, indeed, in the finale. So, awesome job by her, looking for her first championship in her first ever season. We got the 18 car of Philip Goldberg, one of the few drivers who have won a race this season, and definitely with all his experience, he is ready for this championship. The 83 car of Max Sanson, another rookie to have made it to this finale. His Phillips Cup Series experience has proven that he has given him some more confidence and indeed the experience to make it to this finale. We got the 04 car of Nicolas Guerra, also one of the few victors this season, even after flipping over and almost getting knocked out in the final race, but he made it and he's ready for a championship. The 27 car of Joshua Giaculli, another rookie and teammate indeed of Kaylin Sang. Both rookies in this finale, but of course, even though they're teammates, only one can become the champion. The 15 car of Estevas Cortez in his return to the sport, and indeed as a rookie in the first time this season, he has made it to the finale. Indeed, teammate Joshua Michaels did not, even though he has 2 victories. And last but not least, the number 25 car of Jerry Guerra, indeed teammate of Nicolas Guerra, pretty much 2 specialists at this racetrack in this series, and both are looking for a championship. So ladies and gentlemen, that was your field, and we're going to get this race underway. It's gonna be 6 laps around St. Jolter's Quad Oval Mega Speedway, and in about 6 laps, which is hopefully without crashing, and pretty much we've made that happen. There's only gonna be one victor, and of course the winner of this race will become your champion, and the champion will get a spot in the Dascar Phillips Cup Series season number 9, which is currently underway. So a lot is on stake, and of course one of the main things, not only the spot in the Phillips Cup Series, but just the title. And I'm pretty sure these drivers, they are all very badly wanting to win this championship. They fought hard for it the past 2 weeks, and this is finally the moment they have been waiting for. They've been battling for. Dylan Young in the number 2 car with 3 victories. He is on pole. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble one more time this season as we have the finale of the Dascar Rebel Knockout Series season number 7. Of course, the point is for these drivers just to race around, figure out a strategy, and figure out how you're going to position yourself. Are you going to lead from lap number 1, like Dylan Young is doing? Are you going to wait till the final lap to make your moves? Or are you going to, see how things work out? Of course, that's a question for these drivers, and pretty much everybody has a strategy. And we'll see which one is the best. And of course, one thing is for sure, strategy is one thing, but if the race always goes the way, not really 100% as your strategy, and otherwise you're a lucky bastard. And that's pretty much because we have 10 different drivers with 10 different strategies, sort of, their own strategy. So, Dylan Young, I'm pretty sure he was looking for the lead, but he's now letting Debbie Myers in the 6 car go to his inside. And that will mean that the number 6 Valvoline Ford Thunderbird will move to the lead. And of course we see Jerry Guerra and Nicolas Guerra in the 04 and the 25 car. Are they going to team up together and work their way to the front? While Nicolas Guerra is there. Jerry Guerra is still in the middle of a 3-wide situation as Debbie Myers in the number 6 car is up front. It needs 6 laps, so it's twice the distance of a normal knockout race. That's also something these drivers have to keep an eye out on. It's of course, well, it's much longer, so you can always, of course, they have been trained now for the past 8 races to work the way to the front in 3 laps. Now you gotta do it in 6 laps. So Nicolas Guerra in the 04 car goes to the inside of Debbie Myers, takes over the lead. We got a beautiful close pack of race cars battling very hard for this victory. The 27 car and the 15 car sort of work together. And here comes Estefas Cortez to the inside of the 27. No, not yet. Nicolas Guerra in the 04 car still up front. And that means that currently we have had a different leader every single lap. Is that going to be the trend? Well, I'm pretty sure that the 6 and the 04 car don't hope so. They're going backwards a little bit now. The 2 car of Dylan Young goes backwards as well. But of course that's not a big problem this far into the race yet. The 27 car of Joshua Ciccoli right behind the 04 car of Nicolas Guerra, working his way to his inside now. And watch that 15 car of Estefas Cortez and the 83 car of Max Anderson. Indeed, 3 rookies on the bottom lane working their way to the front. 27 car makes his way to the inside of the 04. Now watch that 15 car. Estefas Cortez now working his way by 27 car. Man, we got a lot of Fords in this deal. That's pretty surprising. Estefas Cortez in his Ford Thunderbird with Quality Care or something as a sponsor has taken over the lead. Max Anderson in the 83 car right behind him. And watch that 25 car of Jerry Guerra work his way to the front as well in a couple of laps. Indeed, the 6 and the 04 all the way in the back now. As we have crossed the halfway mark of this race. So now it's time for these guys to move. When are you going to make the move for the lead? When are you going to go backwards a little bit planned? And when are you going to, well, sort of stay where you are? And that's something which these guys have to figure out. If you lose the lead, if you get kicked up high in the final lap, you're done. If you get kicked up high in 2 laps to go, I'm not sure about that. But Estefas Cortez in the 15 car is currently leading. And I'm thinking that he is sort of trying to block off the whole field now. Of course, the driver right behind him in that black number 2, black and yellow number 2, Dylan Young, 3 victories this season only. Looking for a way by that 15 car, and we know that he is fast, and we know that he really wants to win this championship. But of course he also has to keep an eye on that 25 car of Jerry Garrett to his inside. Shouldn't be put in the middle of a 3-wide situation. We got 2 to go with the 15 car in the lead still. Oh, and we got cars sort of banging and coming up the racer. We got a crash. No way. Well, this is the first time we have seen a crash in the finale of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series. And of course, I think this is race over. What? How did that happen? We sort of had a pretty calm season, especially with, well, what is it? Very low crashes in the first half of the season. Second half was a little bit more wild, but we have never had a crash in the finale before. The drafting distance has been high so much that there's pretty much not a crash possible. But well, this proves it. Everything is possible, and the season is over for 5 drivers. And we get the white flag over here. And of course we're gonna focus on these 2 drivers. Get up for a 2-man battle. Unfortunately not a 10-man battle, which I had hoped for, but well, we'll have to deal with it. Joshua Ciccoli goes to the inside of the 15 car of Estefas Cortez. And these guys are going to battle it out for the victory. The 25 car of Jerry Guerra is done for the season. Well, pretty much everybody who's not in the top, well, let's say top 2 or something is done for the season. So can Joshua Ciccoli pull it off? And of course, that's also something. If he wins, he's already in the Phillips Cup Series, so he doesn't get a reserve spot. So Asfast Cortez would be the 4th driver of the team, so neither would get a free pass in the Phillips Cup Series. So we're not gonna have any free passes in the Phillips Cup Series, unfortunately. But we do have the 24 car of Joshua Ciccoli coming through turn number 4. Watch that number 15 car get a run on the outside. It's not gonna be enough. Joshua Ciccoli wins this crazy finale. And totally unexpected finale. Well, I gotta be honest with you, this is not something I had hoped for. I would have. That's why we always hire the driver ratings to say, well, okay, we're not gonna have any crashes in the finale because that's not fun. Having like half the field wrecked out in fewer laps is not fun, and that is why we want to. We hire the draft in distance so that these guys stay close together, get a 3 wide. 4 wide battle possibly for the victory and everybody very close together, and that is what we want to have. But of course racing is unpredictable, and even though you very badly want to have a crash free race and a great finish, you cannot always get it, and that's something, well, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure one driver is going to be happy with it, and that is Joshua Ciccoli in the number 27 car, because he won the race and therefore the championship. So Joshua Ciccoli in the 27 car is now officially crowned your champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that means we're gonna take a look at what happened over here. A crash in the finale. We've done this now for 6 full seasons. This is the 7th time we've done a finale. Never before have we seen a single crash in the finale. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a bitter disappointment for a couple of these drivers, and including especially the number 2 car of Dylan Young. 3 races won, strongest car this season, and then this happened. And this might actually be a bit controversial because look at the guy that he ran into. That's indeed the 27 car of Joshua Ciccoli. And I'm not really sure what happened over there. And now watch that number 2 car. Unfortunately, he is going to come out to race. I thought at this point, well, they might be okay, but no, they're not. And 5 cars caught up in this crash. 19 cars slowed down. Was very lucky. The 18 and 04 car as well, but still, 5 cars going into the wall. I think eventually 2 or maybe even 3 for sure, 4, maybe all 5 of them flip over. Look at that 6 car barrel rolling down the wall. So we've had, well, we've had a season which eventually, of course, it might feel for you guys that we had a pretty, well, easy season with not that many big crashes. Well, I can tell you we've had 3 of the 8 races, 3 went crash free, 2 had a big crash, and 3 more had a, well, sort of multi-car minor crash. And we have had 6 flips in total, and that amount is almost going to be doubled in the finale, which is that pretty much has proven how this season has gone. It has been one completely 11 flips. It has been a completely unpredictable season. Totally not what we had expected, and what it is, I don't know. It could be the cars, the mod, it could be the drivers, I don't know what it is. There's pretty much nothing we did different from previous seasons, so I don't know. Well, one thing is for sure, you got this finale, even though of course it's with a crash and it's something we didn't hope for. We ended the season with a bang. You can't conclude that. Look at this. 5 cars going up in the wall, flipping over wildly, including of course the number 6 car. And eventually more cars went tumbling over. There the 31 car started barrel rolling. Involved in this crash, Jerry Guerra, Caitlin Sang, Debbie Myers, Dylan Young and Max Anderson. That's 3 rookies. Yeah. And another one was involved in it, and that was eventually the rookie which won the championship. So we're gonna get some onboards in this deal. No, first I want to figure something out. What in the world happened over here? It looks like, I think the 2 car, he did come up the racetrack, he made contact with the 27 car, but I think they were already leaning on each other before they entered turn number 1, and that, well, as soon as they made contact, then they went down below the yellow line. There's nothing they could do about it, and they were just, well, game over. Especially number 2 car, 27 car survived everything. That's a big surprise, but I'm guessing that it's more that the 2 car came up the racetrack, and that might be because the 25 car already tried to peek his nose down low, and the 27 car maybe didn't know that and turned down a bit. I don't know. Well, there's definitely going to be talks about this in the comment section below, so I'm pretty sure there will be some very disappointed race car drivers in this deal. So that's a shame. We'll go on board with Dylan Young in the number 2 car, and we'll get a roof cam, whatever. They're just leaning on each other, I guess. I'm not really sure if we can blame one of the 2 drivers. Unfortunately, it's over for Mr. Zanjolda's Dylan Young. So that's a tough break for him. And of course, more cars were involved. Now watch the number 6 car of Debbie Myers tumble over multiple times. Of course, pretty much nowhere she could go. Went to the inside of the 25 car. Then 2 car just came up to race again. At that point, it was a game over. She came down, went barrel rolling. Well, one advantage of these cameras is not on the roof but in the race car themselves. It was the 383 car coming by. The advantage is that the camera will still stay intact without, or even though the car is upside down. So let's get one more on board with the number 31 car, and we'll get a, indeed, helmet cam from her. Rookie Caitlin sang, not how she wanted her season to end, but well, at least her teammate won the championship. So there's still something for that team to be taking home. 1 champion and 1 beat up race car. An utterly disappointed rookie. That's weird. Absolutely strange. Not something I've never seen before. So, indeed, this is your champion. And then let's take another look at how he made the move. As he goes to the inside of the number 15 car of Esteban Cortez, gets a good run through turn number 1. First goes to the high side, then the 50 car blocks, then he goes to the low side, carries the momentum, slingshots down the inside of Esteban Cortez, and takes the lead and eventually the victory. So, indeed, this is how it stands, and of course, it's great for Esteban Cortez, 2nd place, Will Kirker 3rd. Philip Goldberg, Nicholas Guerra, at least they finished. That's also something, apparently, because half the field did not. But of course, 2nd till 10th gets nothing. The winner takes it all, and the winner is Joshua Ciccoli. So, well, with that, congratulations to Joshua Ciccoli, your Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series season number 7 champ. It has been a very strange season, and, well, nonetheless, even though we had a little bit of a disappointing finale, with not the close finish I'd hoped for, and pretty much we had 0 close finishes this season. That's also pretty surprising. Well, this one may have been actually one of the closest, with 0.044 seconds of difference. But still, I hope that you enjoyed the season. Thank you very much to all of you guys who sign up, and well, therefore, of course, we're gonna do another season. That's pretty sure. So, and we're gonna get plenty of more seasons. We got the Martini Endurance Series. We got a big surprise for you coming up as well in summer. And of course, we still have our main series, the Phillips Cup Series. So, hopefully, you guys will be part of Dascar for the time remaining. And for now, I want to thank you very much for watching. Once again, congratulations to Joshua Ciccoli, your Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 7 champ. And I'll see you next time with this Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 7 2017 here in Ziggo Sports.